Hello YouTube, another day, another axe review. I'm kind of getting a bit obsessed with axes these days, but I bought another one, which was a one slightly down from my Ockenskoff there, one there, just for actual kindling. Probably didn't need it, but wanted it. So this is a Hultafors handmade in Sweden. It's a 0.6 head, which means it's 600 grams, American hickory handle. It's a beautiful handle, feels really good. Probably needs a bit of oil, but really beautiful. Slightly different in the sense it hasn't got an overstrike protector, which I've actually got a bit of leather, which I'm going to wrap around that and do that myself. And it hasn't got the plate at the top, so it's pretty traditional there. Would like it if that was even, but it doesn't really matter. Just a little thing, but yeah, handmade. So nice weight to it, perfect. But before we give it a go and go through the details, I've got to chop some wood, get the old chainsaw fired up, and show you what it can do. You've got some wood there. One thing today's little video will give me opportunity to do is test this out. It's like a little steel mixer. What I've been doing previously is mixing my two-stroke oil in a whole container. If I don't use enough, it goes off. I can't really use it after about a year, and it's wasted. So basically what I'll do is I'll mix it each time I need it. So this is a steel one with nothing printed on the side, because the petrol basically kind of destroys the ink. So it's all textured. And you put your two-stroke oil in there, depending on how much you need. You've got 10 mil, 20 mil, 40 mil, and then you can mix it based on the measures that you need there. And then you can use it each time. So I'll be using that today. So when I finish with this chainsaw, I always take the fuel out, because there's been a few times I've left it in and you can degrade all the tubes. And I don't always know when I'm going to use it next. So I'm just going to actually add in my new mix here. I know it's quite leaky, this bottle. I'm hoping that it's just I haven't done it up properly, but let's get the fuel in. There you go, so this holds just over a litre. A litre is up to where my thumb is there. So from there to there is one tank on my MS 170, sorry. So that's going to be about 3 tanks, which is good enough. And then right, so now it's chopped, so we can try out my new one. So I've got this purely for kind of kindling and getting the smaller pieces. It's got this lovely lovely protector there out of suede. Normally they come really cheap, but that's actually quite a nice one. So yeah, nice little weight, 600 grams that is. Feels really good in the hand, very sharp. Yeah, it feels great. I actually think it'd get through quite big pieces of wood. Look at that, no problem there. So it probably would get through the wood in the first. What's that? So you can see the size difference there. There's quite a big weight difference as well. And again, I thought I was being a bit over the top by buying another axe, but they really do have different functions. That's still very much a splitter, just a smaller version. But yeah, feels really good, that one. So I would definitely recommend. So I've used this a few times now, and I actually thought when I bought it I was just being a bit silly buying another axe, but it actually feels really good in the hand. It's a lot lighter than that one. I mean, that would still chop everything, but it's still made for splitting to a certain degree. But it just feels really nice, really sharp, really sticks in the wood. It's the exact weight you need for this kind of wood. For getting the smaller pieces down. Feels great. It's about 50 quid. You can get it on Knives and Tools, but I think I've bought it on another site, which I'll post at later, it's about £55. So my final thoughts for this 0.6 Hultafors log splitting axe or kindling axe. I was really pleased. It's a perfect weight, 0.6, so 600 grams. Split through the wood really easily. It hasn't got that log splitting axe head, which makes it a bit easier for smaller wood. It's a brilliant size. It's about, as you can see there, it's about 40 centimetres compared to this larger one, which is about 52 just there. A lot lighter. It's handmade, beautiful handle. I would like it to have an overstrike protector, so what I'm going to do, I bought a bit of leather strapping and I'm going to do a little video on how to do that. Not that it's really needed for such a small axe, but I'm going to give that a go. And I would like it to have a plate at the top, but again, that's not needed. But yeah, if you're looking for an axe for kindling, I would definitely recommend this one. You could argue out of the three I've got, the one that isn't needed is this middle ground one, because you can get the logs down adequately with the larger axe, but it still has its usage. So yeah, I would recommend Hultafors 0.6 axe made in Sweden. Just to let you know, I looked around and I think Knives and Tools had this for about £55, maybe a bit more, bit of delivery. There's another site called FFX Tools, which I hadn't used before. It was £48.75 and took about 3 days to arrive, so I'd definitely be using them again. So that's FFX Tools. Yeah, great service and great axe.